I got this camera from the language department coordinator and I was so happy. She said to me that I can use it for as long as I'm studying in this university and only asks that I take photos for the language department on occasion, which is still a challenge for me considering I'm a videographer, not a filmmaker. Wait. Considering I'm a videographer or a filmmaker, which sounds better actually, not a photographer. And yes, those are different disciplines. Just because we both use cameras doesn't mean we're using them for the same thing, okay? I focus on capturing motion, sound, and narrative. Photography freezes moments in time, and filmmaking builds worlds. Where filmmaking builds worlds. Where filmmaking builds worlds. Where filmmaking builds worlds. Where filmmaking builds worlds. Anyway, for those who know me from back in the day when I was still living in Africa, you'll know that my camera, which belonged to the company I was working for at the time, Fanisi Academy, which will become very important in the story of my life journey that you have intentionally or unintentionally subscribed to. It got stolen under mysterious circumstances, and drop a comment if you'd like me to make a video about the said mysterious circumstances. But this is the first time I've handled a camera that I can use as my own in months, and it feels so good. It was really nice to be given consent and to be entrusted with the ability to film this day because it gave me the feeling of familiarity again, which is something that I've been struggling to feel since I came to Brazil. More than the effing DMT trip that is learning the Portuguese language from scratch, it's been that my life here is so different from how it was while I was in Kenya. I'd been out of university setting for I'd been out of a university setting for a whole year, and I was trying my best to adopt the title of a freelance artist to cope. My days involved taking shady bus rides to CBD and to edit fistfuls of content for an animation studio, or hanging out with the only creative studio that I ever felt at home in, or editing content for my friend's uncle who was filling the gap caused by my absent father. Who was filling the gap caused by my absent father? Who was filling the gap caused by my absent father? I was so freaking tired and I had nothing of my own to show for it. Maybe a tag on occasion. Um, I often felt like I didn't matter and often affirmed to myself that my presence in the world didn't make much of a difference. Being responsible for my own time after getting spat out of a system that was majorly responsible for directing it for the better part of my life was incredibly debilitating. But being here in this university on this day with a camera in my hand given to me by someone who not only trusts me but wants to support me, wants to see me thrive, and even though we don't speak the same language yet, they're still willing to invest in me and my interest. Here, with a scholarship to my name and a program that promises not to let me go until they've refined me into an expert in my higher education field of interest. Here and now, I feel like perhaps I'm worth more than the value that can be exploited from me. That I'm worth listening to, taking care of, loving, and not just keeping alive, but worth making happy. Expenses be damned.